is able to make something out of nothing. And I think it's an incredible, for me, I remember being here when I was 38 years old. It just really, and teaching here when I was 38 years old and thinking, wow, here's a man who's been paralyzed 38 years paralyzed. And he's lying there, and Jesus walks in very incognito. He clearly has no idea who Jesus is, clearly. I mean, everywhere else Jesus goes, everyone seems to know who he is. Son of David, son of David, all this kind of stuff. He walks in here, and it's like, this guy has no idea who he is. Jesus walks in there, and he's like, would you like to be well? We'll just use that. I need to quote it correctly. Do you want to be healed? And the man's, as James says, the man's immediate response is well, I can't be healed. Because if I could be healed, I would have been healed. Because I've been healed. Because I've been praying this prayer for 38 years. And I've been waiting for God to move in my life for 38 years. And if I could be healed, I would be healed. I can't be healed. God can heal other people. I believe it. God can do miraculous things through other people's lives, through other people's ministries. But he can't do it for me, because if he could, he would have done it. This is the paralyzed man. Have you ever been in that place with God? Where you have nothing to bring to the table. I've got nothing. We serve a God who makes something out of nothing. And that's the most incredible thing. Jesus walks into this place. He doesn't even know who Jesus is. Do you want to be healed? I can't be healed. There's no one to take me into the water. And even when the water stirred, there's the thing, I couldn't go in there, and I've been here. And the voice of God to this man is, do you want me to move in your life? But God, you can't move it. And you can move in Pastor Jerry's life. You can't move in my life, because I've been here for you. And nothing. And you haven't done. And so for me, it's something that's really powerful, because it really cuts to the heart of where we struggle with. Because our faith has a limit. Because there are sometimes and we don't have anything to bring to the table. And in that moment, Jesus has enough for this man. Jesus has enough for this paralyzed man. He reaches out to him. There's something else that's really incredible about this miracle. And that is, there's something I always imagine, and I understand the superstition of the angel stirring the waters. It comes actually from a Greek pagan superstition. I mean, very demonic and all that kind of stuff. The Bible references it for us. I understand all the context of that. But when I walk in this place and I see myself in this, and I'm waiting for the waters to stir. It's one of those moments for me where I get a glimpse of just the divinity of Jesus just shining through. Because there's a few places in the scriptures you see that. His divinity is kind of veiled. He's fully God and he's fully man, but he sort of is that divine part of him is veiled, but once in a while he flashes through when he's walking across the water or when he's talking to the wind and the waves. And it just kind of comes out of him. And this is one of those moments. Why? Because this man is lying there and he's got nothing. And he is the God who speaks into nothing. Do you remember Genesis 1? Very, very beginning. In the beginning, the earth was void and formless, and darkness was over the face of the deep. The Spirit hovered. And you feel like you're in this place. And this man has got nothing. He's empty, he's void, he's dark, he's hopeless. And the Spirit of God is hovering over this man. Why this man? I don't know. But this man who has nothing in him, the Spirit is hovering over the deep and is waiting for something. What is the Spirit of God waiting for? Everything is, the air is pregnant with the purpose of God. It's there. This energy is there. Jesus walks in. No one even recognizes who Jesus is. Jesus walks in, and what does Jesus do? He speaks. Take up your voice. The voice of God speaks into nothing. And when the voice of God speaks, let light be, everything comes into it. This is a creation miracle, because he's the God who speaks into nothing. This man has no faith. This man has no faith for his own healing. And the voice of God is enough to speak to him. Do you want to be healed? I can't be healed. Take up your mat and walk. And the man walks. Why? Because the voice of God is enough. The voice of God speaks into nothing, and it creates something. You see, we are not creators. We talk about being creative. Some of you are probably creative pastors or something like that. We talk about being creative. We're not creators. We are not creative. We cannot be creative, because to be a creator, you have to make something out of nothing. We make something out of something. We take something that already exists and we fashion into it something else. But we cannot speak something that does not exist into being. Only one being in the universe can speak something into nothing, and that is God himself. Jesus walks in here and he demonstrates that he is the same voice that speaks over the waters in the beginning of time and speaks into the darkness, speaks into the void, speaks into the paralysis of our lives, and he can make something happen where there's nothing. If this miracle didn't happen, then we would think that our healing, we would think that so many miracles in our life, they happen because of us. And it's true, they do happen because of us to a degree, but not this instant. He makes something out of nothing in our lives. And that's, for me, what's one of the most amazing